everybody, welcome to the channel. I hope you're having a good day. I'm Don. This is Rockin' the Country because that's what we do, and we're doing true. Wow, that's kind of crass for me to say. We're doing country here, all different types, and this is a Canadian group. I reacted to the Dead South. That's their name. I think they're from South Saskatchewan, if memory serves me. I didn't write it down, but it was only about a week ago that I reacted to one of their songs, or 2 weeks ago, and then you guys get on there and like, you got to do this song. In Hell, I'll Be in Good Company. And that says a lot right there. We'll see if they take it in a different direction, because sometimes artistically and lyrically, things take a turn and you're like, oh, I didn't see that coming. Nicely done. I like it. But we're going to see, or if it's just a linear approach to I'm going to hell, you know, I'm terrible and other people will be there. But it's in good company, so I don't know if there's a twist. All right, so here's the dealio. This was requested by Tim Forston, Cowtown Customs, Mike Hess, Kelly Hudson, Superior Youper. I think Superior Youper, I think you are in Canada. That's the sense I got from a comment you made a while ago. Maybe I'm wrong. Forgive me if I am, but I think you're Canadian. Wayne Thera, Lily McAllister, Shaq Diesel. Oh, I just did another one of yours. I just reacted to a song that you requested, Shaq. So this is 2 in a row for you. And Abhorrent Lullabies. I am always going to laugh when I say that screen name. Abhorrent Lullabies. I don't know what that's about. I can guess, but guesses are what they are. They're guesses, frequently wrong. So I'm not going to say. I'm wearing my Chelsea Market New York City hat, which I picked up yesterday in the city. Well, which would, by the time you see this, it'll have been about a week ago or so. But I was in the city with a friend of mine, Carolyn, who was up from Florida on business, came up a day or two early. She's a Georgia girl, otherwise known as Miss Georgia. We had some fun going all over the city. We did a High Line. We saw Riverside Church. We went, of course, Central Park. And she hadn't been to the city before, believe it or not. She's been all around the world, but that's the one place. So let's see, where else did we go? We went downtown. We saw we drove by the Freedom Tower, and we did a bunch of cool stuff, even in Jersey. But anyway, so shout out to Carolyn if you see this. But here we go, guys. The Dead South, In Hell, I'll Be in Good Company. Love this beginning already. You have to be a fun-loving human being to come out with a beginning to a song like this, because this ain't normal. Seriously, look at a dude like this, I'm like, I think he'd be pretty cool to hang out with, because he's got a touch of the crazy, the fun-loving crazy. Just to come walking down a path like this with in that outfit, nonetheless. This is hilarious already. Instrumentation's great. Oh, that looked like the CN Tower in the background. That looked like the CN Tower. I'll put a little thing up on the screen that like has an arrow saying CN Tower. I was in that thing. I ate at the restaurant that's up there. That's in Toronto, but that's what it looked like. I don't know if that's what the deal, if they actually shot it in Toronto. I don't know.
I see my redhead, messed bed, tear shed, queen bee must squeeze. The stage smells, tells, hells, bells, misspells, knocks me on my knees. It didn't hurt, flirt, blood, squirt, stuff, shirt like me on a tree. After I count down 3 rounds in hell, I'll be in good company.
Oh my God. This is brilliant.
Down low, couldn't go no further. Proud of and disgusted by her. Push on, little bruised and battered. Oh Lord, I ain't coming home with you. My life's a bit more colder. Dead wife is what I told her. Brass knife sinks to my shoulder. Oh babe, don't know what I'm gonna do. I see my redhead, messed bed, tear shed, queen bee must squeeze. The stage smells, tells, hells, bells, misspells, knocks me on my knees. It didn't hurt, flirt, blood, squirt, stuffed shirt like me on a tree. After I count down 3 rounds in hell, I'll be in good company.
Wonder how long it took them to learn that little step.
In good company. And I'll be in good company.
This must have been a blast. And a pain in the butt. It's the slow fade out visually. All right, Zach Wilson, he directed this thing. Kudos to you, Zach Wilson, on your directorship. Rarely do directors get heard from. You do the work behind the scenes, but man, the creativity, there was a certain, of course, the simplicity. Only 2 instruments on it. And I mean, that's bass, but I mean, that was an unusual instrument the guy was playing. I mean, it was like a medium size. I mean, is there a special name for that? And then the banjo. And then the 2 guys in the middle doing this and scouting out the locations. That would have been kind of difficult, but fun. Like they had the railroad track, they had the fountain, they did it live. It looked like right in a Toronto city street. You had the 18-wheeler going right by them, and that looked like it was live in person, not staged. And then they finished up where they started from. So the shooting had to be choreographed just right. But then having the 2 guys in the middle just doing this with the little left step, right step, like that, that was I mean, that borders on genius. I mean, that to me is just brilliant. Maybe that's a better word, but intriguing, mesmerizing. I don't even know what the song was about. I mean, I couldn't even understand half of what the guy was singing because the diction wasn't quite, audible or clear to me anyway. But I know there was a girl in there, and it sounded like he said he wasn't going home with her. But after 3 rounds in hell, I'll be in good company. I don't know what the hell was referring to. Maybe it's the typical theological conception of hell, like after we die, then you go to the bad place. But man, I'm I don't mind being confused if I'm entertained at the same time. And there was absolute brilliance going on in there. The imagery and just and then their outfits. I mean, how could you not be drawn into guys wearing those outfits? Unbelievable. And you could tell they were cracking up while they were doing some of this stuff. But they had to go location to location to location, get the shoots right, hope the lighting is right. which is just part of the business. But what do I even rate something like that? I don't know what it was about, so I can't say. Maybe the lyrics would have knocked it down a few notches. Maybe it would have elevated it, or maybe it would have kept it the same. But I'm gonna go with I'm going with an 8.9. I hope it doesn't upset you guys that I didn't hit the 9. I can't give something that high rating that I don't understand. But on what I just saw and experienced, that is beautiful. Like, just, that's a great word for this, beautiful. The artistry especially. And it was so simple, yet captivating. Not an easy thing to pull off. And as far as dancing goes, I'm guessing they worked with what they had. Because I was looking at these guys and it was just left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. And they kept cutting away because I don't know how long they could have kept the beat because it didn't look like rhythm was their strong suit. The one guy in the black jacket, that hat, had better rhythm, but they both pulled it off. And the guys playing the instruments. But all right, so Tim Forston, Cowtown Customs, Mike Hess, Kelly Hudson, Superior Youper, I don't even know what that is, but I like it, Wayne Thera, Lily McAllister, Shaq Diesel, and Abhorrent Lullabies. That's a special shout out to you guys. Thank you for the recommendation. Seriously hope it doesn't get blocked. My last one didn't, so maybe I'll be all right here. Copyrights work in a funny way. Sometimes they get through by the same band and others get blocked. So I hope that worked for you guys. I had a blast. I'll see you in another video. Have a great day. Keep rocking the country.